What's up guys, it's your boy FastLaneD, and today I have a huge update for you guys on the Brutale 1000rr. I got like bikes piled everywhere in here at the current moment. The R1M is still at the shop. Stay tuned for that video. We're installing a lot of parts. But as you guys know, I was recently rear-ended on the Brutale RS here. If you haven't seen the video of me explaining what kind of happened, make sure you check out that video. We also did a crash assessment video where I kind of went over the damages, but we had an insurance agent come out and he was able to find even more. Now, as we saw in the crash video, this thing is not looking too good here. The big things I'll point out is that the gas tank is gonna have to be replaced, the exhaust, the side of the bike, but the big two things that kind of did this bike in my opinion, was the swing arm. The adjuster thinks that the swing arm is bent because this, when I got rear-ended, took the brute of the force and probably pushed the swing arm in and bent it. We also talked about the scuffs that are all down through the frame here. And yeah, while those are minor, what really did this bike in was at the top. Let's see if I can find this here. See if the lighting is good enough for you guys. You can see the frame right there at the front is bent. So there's a big dent or hole, or I don't know what you want to call that, where this clip on right here, when the bike was sliding, because it slid on the right side, obviously, as you can tell, because the left side has no damage. That dug into the frame, and yeah, that did the bike in. So the frame would have to be replaced on this bike. The swing arm might be bent, and who knows what else we would find. We've got the stock exhaust that I'm in the process of putting on right now. I've already taken off the aftermarket exhaust. As you can see, nothing is there. And we will be leaving this aftermarket aero silencer on because it is destroyed. So the reason why I'm putting the stock exhaust back on is that I only have $3,000 in aftermarket parts coverage. $3,000. And yes, that is with full coverage. Out of all my bikes, I'm honestly glad that it was not this bike or the Ducati or the R1M. I'm glad it was this bike because we have not done a lot of mods to it yet. This pipe alone from MV Agusta is $2,600, and that is excluding the headers. The headers and link pipe were completely undamaged, so I'll keep those. And honestly, this whole experience has been a huge learning experience for me, and it's really opened my eyes to a lot of things. So check your insurance policy. Make sure you have, especially if you have a lot of money invested in your bike, make sure you have that accessory policy coverage maxed out because yeah. Obviously I'm not happy that this happened, but like I said, if it were to happen on any bike, I'm glad it was on this one. If you guys want me to make a video kind of highlighting everything I've learned from this experience, comment below, we can make that happen. But yeah, since we got the official announcement and word from my insurance company that this bad boy is totaled, I don't want this video to be all doom and gloom and sad and depressing. Let's have some fun and let's go shopping for a brand new, maybe not new, a replacement bike for the Brutale here. Alright guys, so we've made it to the MV store, as you can see from these beautiful bikes that are all in here. One that's grabbed my eye the most is definitely this beautiful Rush back here. I don't know if the camera is picking up the lighting or the pearlescent in this paint, but it's just absolutely gorgeous with the carbon wheel cover on here as well. I'm pretty sure these are, I know they're limited, but I know they might be numbered too. As you see, it's got the Brembos, it's got the Olin suspension, made in Sweden. These Pirelli tires look like the tires that come on the Superleg. Also, look at these wheels. It's all about the details with MV, which is really what I love and appreciate about their bikes. You got the carbon cover on the outside here. These pegs were not black on my Brutale. They're powder coated black on here. And honestly, my favorite thing about MV is gonna be the tail light. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Just look how aggressive that rear end looks. It looks absolutely insane. The other favorite thing is this headlight. You guys have seen me turn one on in the last video, and the little dance it does every single time. It's all about the details sometimes, guys. This one is selling for $50,000. Oh, and you've got the number right up here, number 117 of 300. I'm sure it's not hard to figure out, but insurance did not give me $50,000 for my Brutale. So That one might be a little bit out of reach, but like I said, you never know in the future. Next up would be the Super Veloces over here. Okay, I'll be honest. At first, I was kind of iffy on them, but once I saw the Super Veloce 1000, I fell in love. How much do those run for?
Like 68 or 72 or something like that.
That's a little out of the budget as of right now, but like I said, never say never. But these Super Veloce 800s here, you can see we got 24.5. These look good. But the 1000, if I were to get one, is really what I would want. But look at these little gold accents all throughout there. On the wheels, on the back of the seat is Alcantara. If you can tell on here, it's so soft, man.
How you doing?
It's got leather. It's also got this little strap on the front as well. The gas cap, the beautiful flat paint that is on here too. I mean, just the machining of the triple tree alone, man. Just works of art, I'm telling you guys. If you were to pick out of these three colors, the maroon, the gray, red, this flat, or this silver over here, what color are you going with? I love this Nardo, but I also love the gold frame that's on this as well with the gold wheels. I'd say color combo, this one, but if we're just going straight for color, we're going gray. What color would you go with?
Yeah, I'm
this one?
I mean, I'm gonna.
The red?
I'm considering getting.
Oh, the maroon, the grandpa maroon.
I don't know if you know.
Well, I don't like the yellow, but I like the matte.
Oh my gosh, yeah, the matte is cold. I will say that. I don't know. Definitely going Nardo for sure. I love Nardo and red. So I just eyed this sick jacket. I need to get one of these for sure. Jose, if you're watching this, I gotta get one of these. The MV branded scooter here. I don't know if you guys can see that. Trade the Brutale for one of these.
I could ride that.
This is actually pretty cool, man. The paint is actually a really beautiful color. It's got nice, even freaking powder coated the brakes on there. I wonder how much this is. There's no price on that. It's probably means we shouldn't buy it. Might be out of budget too. So the F3 and the F3RR, I think is what this is. And here, I know you guys, some people are gonna be upset in the comments down below. Beautiful bikes, don't get me wrong, but the headlights just remind me of a Gixxer. And I know, I'm gonna get flame for that in the comments, but naked bikes, MV, there's no one that beats their naked bikes. F3RR, look at all the dry carbon that's on there. Even on the front fender here. This one is 24.2. Look at the differences between the RR and just the F3R. Fender, the colors, the wheels are also a little bit different. I don't know if you guys can tell between the two. For me though, I really like how much this red pops on this bike. I do miss having a red bike. Also, I kind of like how they threw that red seat on the top there. Actually not 100% sure what the difference between these two bikes are. Fortunately guys, they do not have a Brutale 1000 in stock at the moment, but they do have the Brutale 800s, as y'all can see right here, that do look good. But yeah, if we're gonna get one, it's gonna be a Brutale 1000. To be completely honest with you guys, I am leaning towards getting another Brutale. I don't want to get the same exact bike and do the same exact mods that you guys already saw. I think the RR would be cool. Either the black one, I'm not really feeling the maroon one. Those are the only two colors that they come in, black and maroon. So I'd probably get the matte black one. Like I said, the Rush I absolutely love, but with that insurance money, I don't think that would cover that. Maybe half, and then I had to come up with the other half. So I don't know if the content that I can produce with the Rush over the Brutale is worth spending double the money, if that makes sense. Just give you guys a kind of like a business insight of what goes into my thought process. Look at the welds on this exhaust. That is absolutely insane looking. I'm Assuming these are for the Super Veloces, and you fit on these Brutales and on the F3, F4. You're about to come out, and this fine gentleman, tell him your name, man.
Hayden, my name's Hayden.
Hayden, what bike you looking for, man?
Well, I'm just looking at the MVs, man.
There you go.
I got some bikes at home. I love BMW. I love Ducati. It's in my blood.
Yeah.
My dad wants me to get a Harley, you know.
Yeah, but you don't want to.
Yeah, I like the Streetfighter look.
Hey, there we go.
That's my style, yeah.
Hey, and MV makes the best, hands down, naked bike. So,
yeah, dude, I seen your new one. That's
man,
honestly, that's why I'm here.
Oh, hey, there you go, man. Hey, that's awesome. Hey, y'all hear that right there? That's so cool, and that's what it's all about, man. So, which one are you looking at?
I love the Brutale 800, and
there you go. It's a beautiful bike.
It's more my kind of height.
Yeah.
It's hard to find a sporty bike that allows me to actually touch the ground.
Yeah. How tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
Okay. I mean, that's the average height, isn't it? Right?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's the average male height, I'm pretty sure.
All I know is I was shorter in school, man.
Yeah.
I never really compared to all my buddies that were like 6 foot.
Hey, there's nothing wrong with it, man.
But yeah, I got my feet on the ground on the Brutale, so I'm pretty happy with it.
There you go, man.
Look into it.
There we go. I love to hear it, man. So he says he watches the channel, so I appreciate you watching, man. That really does mean a lot, dog.
I've been watching before you moved to Tampa, and then
Yeah.
I was watching one day in my living room, and I seen you move to Tampa. I was like, I haven't left Florida.
Yeah.
I was like, no
You're like,
way,
hold on a
this guy.
sec.
And I missed your meet over in.
Oh yeah, we did at the dealership.
I was out
Yeah,
of
at
town.
Eurocycles. Hey, we'll do another one.
You're the one motorcycle guy I watch because you spread positive vibes and
Hey, you
just
got to, man.
good behavior too.
Hey, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Thank y'all, man.
Yeah.
You too. I'd appreciate if you stopped demonetizing my videos. All right?
Yeah.
You hear that right here
And the
from
muscles, man.
Yeah.
It's my style of riding.
Hey, there we
Fast
go,
and
man.
muscular, brother. Yeah,
You know, coming out with a shirt right now that says "Eat, Lift, Ride, Repeat." That's literally it, man. There we go, man. That's awesome.
Right.
Love to see it, bro.
Hey,
Appreciate you watching, man. Hopefully you get an MV. You're gonna love it.
I'll try, man.
There we go. We got the key to the Rush, as you can see right here. Once again, favorite thing that I love is the headlight little sequence that it does when you turn it on. Woo! It's just the little things, man. I love it. The screen, I'll take it. It's pretty similar to what, the exact same thing. This is what I had on my Brutale, but yeah, this bike is just absolutely beautiful. Once again, it's numbered. So one day we will add one of these to the garage. He's proven that he's a real one here. You can see he's watched all the videos there, man.
Yeah.
Let's go. We're gonna get you a key tag. I got you, bro. I appreciate that for real, man. I always carry key tags with me in my truck. At least in my truck for sure. On the bikes it's hit or miss, but we'll give him a blue one here. And we're back in the garage, guys. The reality of the situation, I'm gonna be completely transparent with you guys. I know a lot of time on YouTube, you feel like you're playing Grand Theft Auto where there's just unlimited funds, you have the cheat code to buy whatever you want, but that is not the case right now. We are operating on a budget. It's just life. I know a lot of you will understand that, especially with all these medical bills I have coming in right now. But that'll be a whole separate video. You guys can look up the price of a brand new Brutale 1000rr. You kind of figure out what budget I'm working with here. Ideally, we'll keep that bike right around that $30,000 price point, because that's all your boys getting right now. I really want to stick with MV. I'm really excited to see where this company goes, especially with KTM acquiring them, and they're really pushing to grow right now. And I think the trajectory of this brand right here is gonna be insane in the next few years. Also want to stick with a 1000 because I know if I get anything smaller, I'm not gonna want to ride it as much, especially with the lineup of bikes that we currently have on the channel. And I think that 1000cc motor sounded absolutely insane. You guys saw the exhaust video. Once you hear this bike in person, I'm telling you, your mind is going to be blown. Plus, I honestly really like the uniqueness of this bike. So when you go to bike nights, you rarely see MV Agustas. So that really only leaves us with three options. We got the Rush, we've got the Super Veloce 1000, and we got another Brutale. The Rush is very, very expensive, and the Super Veloce 1000 also very, very expensive. So those two bikes are more than likely out of budget unless we find a used one, but the chances of that are very, very, very slim. But I want to hear you guys' feedback. What bike should we replace the Brutale M1000rr with. Some of you guys have some really good ideas. It has to be something that's unique and it has to be a naked bike, and ideally an MV. But I'm curious to hear you guys' thoughts, so comment them down below. That's really all I got for you guys. If y'all enjoyed that video, make sure that like button, hit that subscribe button, join the FastLaneD gang, baby. This will probably be the last time you see this bike on the channel before the insurance company comes and picks it up. So say goodbye to this RS before I put the stock exhaust back on. And as always, work hard, be consistent, stay relentless out there, and you can do anything you want in life. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.